The political storm between President Donald Trump and California Governor Gavin Newsom just intensified, and this time the battleground is San Francisco. In a move that is sparking outrage across the Golden State, President Donald Trump has hinted that he is prepared to send federal troops or National Guard forces into the city, saying San Francisco has become a disaster zone and needs to be taken back. But Governor Gavin Newsom isn't backing down. In a federal response, he vowed to sue the Trump administration the very second any federal force steps foot in San Francisco without state approval. Speaking from Sacramento, Newsom called the move unconstitutional, labeling the president a wannabe tyrant who is trying to use military power to control the local governments. Newsom said, and I quote, "California will not bow to kings. If this president thinks he can send troops into our cities for political theater, he's got another thing coming," end of quote. The clash centers on whether the president has the authority to deploy the National Guard without a governor's consent. The Constitution gives the states control over their guard units unless there is a national emergency or a threat to federal law. Trump argues that San Francisco's rising crime and homelessness rates justify federal intervention. But city leaders say that just a political excuse, pointing out that the National Guard can't make arrests or enforce local laws anyway. San Francisco's Mayor Daniel Lurie and District Attorney Brooke Jenkins both rejected the idea of federal troops patrolling city streets. Jenkins said, and I quote, "The National Guard has no authority to carry out police work. This is not a war zone, it's our home," end of quote. Behind the headlines, there's much deeper fight, one about power. This is not just about the one city. It's about who really runs America's state, the governors or the White House. If Trump sent troops without state permission, it could set a precedent giving the federal government new control over local matters. Legal experts say that it could reshape the balance of power between Washington and the states for decades to come. Supporters of the president argue that San Francisco has become unsafe and needs real leadership. Critics counter that Trump is trying to score political points by targeting Democratic-run cities. And the tension is not new. Trump has previously clashed with leaders in Chicago, Los Angeles, and Portland over local crime issues. For now, Newsom has assembled a legal team on standby, ready to file an injunction the moment federal troops are deployed. California officials say they are preparing for a constitutional showdown that could reach the Supreme Court if necessary. Stay tuned for continuing coverage as this political drama unfolds in real time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.